Fashion, I soon learned, was different from clothing. At most fashion shows, and I'd only been to a few at this point, everyone acts as if the whole thing is about as exciting as vacuuming crumbs out of a couch. The fashion people can't wait to get out because they'll never be on time to their next show, and everything about this is so exhausting and stressful. Lo, how hard it is to spend the day going to fashion shows. The woe. The woe. And so I felt that their reaction to the Alexander Wang show was different. This pair of ripped black tights was like smelling salts. It had stirred the bored, deadened insides of people who had looked at so many shoes in their careers that they were interested in only those that looked like a species deserving of its own Latin taxonomy. And I wanted to know why. What did these people know that allowed them to navigate and dictate the whims of an industry that has so much power over women in pursuit of a certain look? And why is what they themselves love so strange and ultimately unattainable? Starting out, I understood some things about the fashion business and its people, fashion people. I understood that fashion people like to wear all black because they consider it to be the most fashionable thing to wear, at all times, for any occasion. I also understood that they regarded waiting in line for anything as a plebeian activity they did not deserve to suffer through. I understood that they almost never ate hors d'oeuvres, even though they are, for some reason, always around. And I understood that when they're not totally bored by everything, they tend to convey emotions most strongly through single-word proclamations. For example, obsessed, dead, love. But I also knew, as soon as I hit the Fashion Week circuit in a pair of hole-free tights and my finest high school holdovers from Dillard's, that I was not like them. Though I did believe lines were a thing to be avoided at all costs, and saw no shame in pursuing the status necessary to gain the privilege of skipping them, airline miles to skip the plane line, being female and with other females to skip the nightclub line. But present me with a tray of thimble-sized mac and cheese cupcakes, and I am quite simply going to eat one. Perhaps because of the differences between those who were born for this world and me, I found everything happening at fashion events perplexing and hugely intimidating and completely alien. The people, the clothes they wore, the clothes they refused to wear. They looked at certain shows as a religious experience. I looked at the same shows as a series of jumpsuits I would never wear.